Oh my god, I really hurt my back on that one. Whew. Bully Hunters are back, but they're called The Watch now. If you're living under a rock in 2018, then let me tell you what Bully Hunters are. It's cringe. It's lack of a better word. It's pretty cringe.
A brilliant knife move, very difficult.
In 2018, a group of women decided to start an organization. It was like a live stream called BullyHunters, where women who were playing with harassers could basically go on and get like not a pro player, but a good player to jump into their game and beat the bully and then tell them that bullying isn't a game. And then they would tell them to go to bullyhunters.org. This is like a great cause, right? Like it's a cool cause. It's a cool thing to care about, right? Execution, it's kind of dog shit. Now, the big thing to pay attention to here is that they did a live stream, and then after the first live stream, which was about 35 minutes, link below, they canceled the entire project for Bully Hunters. Not to say the production value was bad, okay? Except for the host, she stuttered and was awkward, and she had like flashcards that look handwritten. That's me just being a dick, okay? That's just me being a dick. It's just that it was awkward, and the idea of like being able to call upon a strong, good player to come into CS:GO and just like kill that person, and so it's weird, and it doesn't really like help the problem. And anyway, they basically shut it down and were like, wow, the internet really doesn't want this. So that just kind of ended. It was one live stream in 2018. It's great. So years later, the Bully Hunters are back, but they're not called the Bully Hunters. They're called The Watch. They're a group associated with Melanin Gamers. Links to both Twitters below. Now, again, this is a great idea, okay? It's to combat racism on games, primarily aiming towards Warzone, and it's really like focused in on Activision, which is known for just being the best company to work for, that cares so much about their people. Here's the thing, the execution is terrible. Great idea, terrible execution or idea. It's a good values. No, it's good. You care. It's like it's a problem. But how do you fix that problem? Here's the thing. Everybody understands that online gaming is a crock of dog, okay? Amongst most games, right? FPS has been a very primary one of that. League of Legends is also a primary version of that. Dota's a primary version of that. Overwatch is a primary version of that. Warzone's a primary version of that. Base COD is a primary version. Online gaming is dog. It's a dog place. It's bad. It's gross. Yeah, it's trash human beings. The issue with this is that, like, anonymity has created a place where everybody can come together, and behind the name, like, 420 Blaze It, you can basically yell the most heinous to people, and they're just gonna have to take it. They're gonna have to take the whole thing. Why? Because VoIP kicked in after you died in Warzone, and now you can just cut that person down with horrible racist 24 hours shipment, 24/7 shipment's great, but that's unrelated. You can come in there and just yell the most heinous over and over again to anybody, and then restart the round, and nobody can do about it. Activision's terrible at it, though. They're really bad at it. But they're an example. They're not the only one. What is the Watcher's goal? To stop this toxic, disgusting shit. How? By clipping it on Twitch. Here's the thing, and they say stuff like, we want you to clip racism if you hear it in, like, the background, right? In the background. Okay, it could be the streamer, but the background is pretty, like, vague, right? Like, it's just you could be going into Warzone, going into CSGO, and then just one of your teammates who's just an autofill says something racist, right? Clipped. Boom, right there. Now, if I was playing Warzone, God forbid I ever play that straight up piece of and you clip it, I could get banned, right? I didn't say anything. I'm just sitting there, I'm playing Warzone, you know, being a cool guy, stereotype here, stereotype there, Cheeto dust here, Cheeto dust there. Then some random dude in my squad, because I used autofill in Warzone, because like, I've got no friends, bro. I got no friends. They go ahead and they say some horrible shit. They just say the N-word. They say some racist stuff, some sexist stuff. Okay, not so much the sexist stuff. It is very clear that this is mostly about racial profile, racial words. It's about race. It's about race. And they say that, and then you clip it, and then look at that. I've been banned on Twitch.
Cracker.
So here it is. Here's how you can help the watch, okay? What streamers playing Call of Duty on Twitch? If you hear a racist language in the background of the stream, clip it using Twitch's built-in clip function. DM us a link of the clip on Twitter. Help keep watch to make an anonymous submission. We want Activision and other game developers to come to the table and work with us, make getting racism out of gaming a top priority. overall, I see what they're doing, right? It's a good idea. Racism and harassment is super, super huge within the gaming community. Does this help? No, not really. The Watch isn't producing any type of content, right? They're just saying for you to submit clips from Twitch streams with background racism, and it's not about specifically the issue, and it's not specifically about creating content, pushing that, creating a community. It's about you clipping horrible shit and sending it to an anonymous Twitter. Why do they need to care? Oh, let me pre-order the next COD. What is it? Oh my god, it's World War II. Oh my god, it's World War I. Oh my god, it's Vietnam. Oh my god, it's all the same fucking thing. They're feeding you the same games, the same gameplay, the same fucking game every single year, and you're like, guys, let's pay attention to racism, all right? This is new, all right? This is horrible, all right? Let's fix the problem. The truth of the matter is the only way that you make a change, the only way that you can make something matter is vote with your wallet. Stop paying these companies any money. Stop doing it. Am I crazy here? Why are people always going, let's give money to Call of Duty, let's give money to Activision, let's keep buying the same game every fucking year, but then go, oh my god, I don't like the culture. If you're not giving them money, if you're not giving them a player base, if you're not giving them any of this stuff, they can't continue to produce dog shit, right? If all of the people stop playing and go like, oh, we've had enough. We've had enough of this racism, sexism, abuse. We're done with this. And you just stop fucking playing the game, then you're done. Then it's not a problem anymore. But nobody ever stops playing the game. They complain about the culture, they name and shame, they do all this stuff, but you're not willing to stop playing the game. Find a better way to do this. I want you to do this. I want this to change. I want this to be something great, because the last thing I want to do when I play a game is hear and see horrible words, right? Like, it's not even creative anymore. You know, back in my day, trolling people used to be hilarious. Now this isn't hilarious. This is just sad. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think they could change their game plan? Or do you believe that this is the perfect idea? And this is exactly what we need. Either way, appreciate you watching this, and I will talk to you guys later.